Ghana. The 40,000 Accra Sports Stadium is the scene for the second leg FIFA Under-17 Women's Qualifier between Ghana and Togo. Well, the two teams are getting ready to take onto the field. There's Ghana's Black Maidens taking on Togo this afternoon. And Ghana in their favorite yellow color as Togo are coming through the right channel, crowded in all white this afternoon. And being led on by their head coach, Jakpa, who this afternoon is leading them on. So Satelites tells you that we're ready for this big game. So the two teams have taken onto the field. And the two captains already in between the referees for today's game. The 40,000 Accra Sports Stadium is the venue for this scene. The second leg of the FIFA Under-17 Women's Qualifier. And it tells you that the two teams are ready. Well, so that's Togo's national anthem. We'll be getting ready to see that of Ghana. And the Black Maidens will be hoping at least to repeat what they did at Stade Kegu, beating the Hawks by 2-0.
And now the national anthem of Ghana.
So that's the national anthem of Ghana. So it tells you that we are very ready for this titanic clash between these two countries. The Black Maidens will be hoping to see if they can book another very important qualifier for the FIFA Under-17 Women's Qualifiers. Well, talking about the Black Maidens, just one change from the team that beats Togo in Stade Kegu, where Daniela Abbas, one of the ladies who find her name on the score sheet, taking off today, and she's been replaced by the lady Sekinatu Amadou. But for Togo, it's just one change as well from head coach Jakpa, who have taken off Ogboni, and instead in her place have introduced Gracia Asia. And so it tells you that is a big fixture here as the Black Maidens prepare for the post, and here's the Hawks in your shot as well. One of the ladies to be looking for this Hawks side is the lady in the 11 jersey, Awi. Looks like they'll be playing from right to left on your screen. And the Black Maidens will be kicking from left to right to host the nation this afternoon. Got a crop on their bench. They've got so many players on the bench, as well as Christian Ogboni, Aleke Dogbevi, Voodoo are on their bench this afternoon as the two skippers. post for the picture in your shot a while ago. Gunners say that to Wahab, who plays for joining the ladies in the Ghana Women's Premier League. And the lady leading the match officials this afternoon is Maidens Ofin Coyote, and she is a center referee for this afternoon. Well, that's the head coach for Togo. He's got so much to do this afternoon. And this man will be looking to see if he can change the complexity of this game. As well for the fans who are in the less traveling majority. Penalty is going to tame their voice this afternoon. God, in case you've just joined us, it is the second leg of the FIFA Women's Under-17 qualifiers. It is Ghana's bench. As the fourth official does a job. Well, it looks like there'll be a bit of change with the Hawks now moving to the other side. But yes, Joe Adakwa, head coach of Ghana's Under-17 women's team. What a career he's had. Has once upon been the dagger of Apembeakwa, who are playing tomorrow in the Women's Premier League final against Azaka's ladies. Promising ladies, Hajara Adams in the 3 jersey. As Mark Wackley, she's going to be the number 1 in today's game. Rafi Osman looks to be playing from the far right hand side. As well as that promising lady, Hajara Adams, who aided Ghana in their maiden appearance at the CAF Schools Continental Championship, which they hosted and won. And interestingly, from this Ghanaian side, you've got to see so many of them. The likes of Daniela Bass have all been part of the national under 15 side. So it tells you that it's a side that is well drilled in terms of how they play. And for Togo, the lady leading the line this afternoon will be Ayutra in the 4 jersey. And of course, playing from the left hand side will be Omali. And she's got a bit of work to do on the left hand side. As the referee Ofin Coyote takes a look at the watch, tells you that we might just be getting ready for the big kickoff here. And a lot is going to be dependent on this lady in the 4 jersey to see if they can get back into the game. Well, let's see if we can reverse the scoreline. That will be a great news, especially for the fans who are watching far away from Togo. So there we go. For the first 45 minutes, FIFA Under-17 Women's Qualifier, Ghana versus Togo. And already the Togolese making it very important in casting down the right hand side. Crop of their bench there in your shot. But it's the first corner kick going to the visitors. And it's Akosi Omali who will pick it up with so many of them inside Ghana's penalty area. The likes of Ajoda, Cheche, Foley are waiting on the receiving end of it. But the question is, that's a lovely ball, comes off Ajara, stays. That's a bit scrappy stretch in the air, and Ghana would have to deal with this menace. And finally, they managed to tip it away. But Togo has it back in the foot. Yes, Omega. And it's a long drive up front, but there's nobody in the yellow shirt to pick it up. As Maidens, solid shot stopper comes out. She's been a quality goalkeeper for Benin. Asana Osmani will be heavily dependent upon this afternoon. Just done 1 minute, 24 seconds in. And it's Ghana trying to see if they can construct something from the far right-hand side. Here's Wahab, that's a lovely play. Looking to pick out the lady in the 3-shot. It's looking to pick Samoa, but fails to pick her. You also could keep your eyes on Priscilla Mensah, who had a brace against Togo in the first fixture. And you can see Ghana coach accident girls to calmly on left side this juncture. But Togo with a 20 advantage. The advantage quickly turned to Ghana's favor. That's a bit of touch. That's a lovely play from Priscilla Mensah. Yes, side throw, lovely hit inside, but there's nobody in the yellows. Why said to pick it up? As Mark Wackley picks it up, finds the centre back Essena. Oh, like to say, someone running down the far right hand side, but leaves for Hajara. Who picks Osman. Yes, Shani and Hajara once again have been invited. It's a bit scrappy at this point. Hajara once again, that's a long hit, looking for someone country picker. Picks keeps it on the tap. Looking for options, finds one in Shani. Not the best of hits. And Togo would have to clear their lines. 3 minutes in, and Ghana absolutely showing flashes of what he can do. But the referee Coyote spotting an infringement. We're second up to Amadou, who is enjoying the first game. As far as this World Cup qualifiers is concerned, lies on the tap. Just look at it. Hand flashed up to her face. That's a promising start from the Ghanaian so far. And a lot of instructions from the touchline as well. That seems to be in some deep trouble. But just look at it again. It was a lovely touch there. Well, bump into an on-player. Bump into Yachiwa. Of course, so you cannot really blame any Togolese player for the current situation. Osman spread it onto the far side, finds her colleague. What the girls beginning to see, to take their time to see if they can spread out play from the back. Where Jechiwa invited into the fray on the right and left hand side. Osman. That's a lovely play, isn't it? That's a beautiful play. Finds somewhere. Ghana. That's a left breaks into the pass. Lovely display from the Ghanaians. Keep it. Can this be the opener? But again, comes of somebody. That's a promising stuff, isn't it? And it's Hatcher Adams. You've got to watch it again. Lovely movement there from the lady in the shirt. Jessica Pierre. And on the best of it from Priscilla Mensah. The noise definitely not this juncture. But it's Ghana's free kick 5 minutes in. And the storyline is still intact. No goals to show for, but Ghana have had the better of the opponent this afternoon. And it's going to be a huge free kick. And Togo will have to defend this one. And it's second up to Adams, who will pick it up. As we've done, 5 minutes, 44 seconds. It's set inside, one strike, and that is the first goal! What a strike there! Beautiful strike, isn't it? Just 5 minutes, and Ghana is in the lead in this FIFA World Cup qualifiers. And they stand absolutely love what they are saying. And it's Juliana Jechiwa with a lovely belter. Beating Asana Osmane to it. Just watch it. Sumptuous hits there. Lifted above everybody and even above goalkeeper Hassan Osmani. And the scoreline is that Ghana is up by goal to nil. Alright, Togo would have to test this one, isn't it? It's 3-0 on aggregate. Just taking your time to caress the ball around. And then Shane brings it back. Finds Essendon and gives the ball away. Here's Togo trying to make an incursion, but that's a very feeble shot there coming from Awi. The lady in the 11 jersey. Not too hard to beat. Ghana's goalkeeper. But it's a bit scrapping down the middle now. The referee caught it very close to the asset. Point the other way around. And that's what happened in shots. Just leading by example. What a skipper she's been so far this afternoon in the last 7 minutes. That's a lovely play again from the Ghanaians. Makes their way into the box. Oh, was trying to bring it across. Cynthia Obinstriwo was trying to hit it across, but again comes off somebody. I can see a bit of chit chat on the Ghanaian bench as to how the girls should have belted that one in. But at least they've got a corner kick advantage. That's a very poor touch, isn't it? And it's the goal scorer, Juliana Jachiwa. But again, maybe took her eyes off it for a second and fails to find the map of the Yoni net. Yes, Chagall on the right hand side for Togo gives the ball away and Ghana back in possession. That's Amadu. That's another lovely play there. Looking for someone on the far side. Picks it up. I'll be looking for a bit of solace, but couldn't really find that connection so well with Hajara Adams. But Ghana have got advantage. Osman. That is a sick but Wahab brought it to the left hand side. There's Jachiwa. That's a lovely play to run through that traffic of white sets. But Togo wins it. Here's Awi. Ajoda currently leaving it for Amuswa to pick up. Back to Ajoda. Trying to whip it through the middle. There's a big chance for the Hawks. Country, she's got a bit of support in the 17 jersey. O'Malley, but again, big opportunity flat, but Togo still in possession. Then finally giving the ball away. Well, 10 minutes into this FIFA Women's Under-17 qualifiers. And it's the Black Maidens that are leading by goal to nil. Repeating what they did at start the Kegwe in Togo. So it tells you that Togo really struggling to find foothold into this game. That's what Wahab takes it. That's a check from Presla Mensah, who will have to be on the score sheet this afternoon. But she would have to wait a bit. Here's Wahab. Ghana's skipper finds Jachiwa. Jachiwa decides to go for a long hit. That's a bit selfish, isn't it? Unless she's got Cynthia Obinstriwo just by her left hand side. Here's Foley for Togo. And she gives away another advantage to the host nation. It's the first round qualifiers for Morocco 2026. And the winner of this fixture in the next round is likely to meet Liberia, as Libya have withdrawn from the competition. 11 minutes in, and it's the Black Maidens showmanship here as Togo get ready for this throwing advantage. Asia Looks like it's going to be a long throw-in, but rather a short one. Yes, Jechiwa, that's a lovely hit. But you can't just skip it. And Togo would have to defend their line once again. Lots of defending coming from these young girls. Soaking the pressure of their Ghanaian counterpart this afternoon. Brought into the middle. Here's Osman, hits it onto the far right-hand side. And Adam picks it up, not in a haste at all to push it forward. Osman, the lady who controls the tempo of the game from the back. Another lovely one whip into the box. Cynthia running to the channel, but it's just too feeble to locate her. As it runs out for another throw-in advantage. Jechiwa takes it quickly. The referee have none of that. Place on the advantage. Sonny. Togo back in possession. That's currently out. And it's been Ghana's showmanship. Very dominant in the last 12 minutes. And they're just thinking. The coach, Ajakba, only thinking of ideas to see how she can get the girls into the game. Lovely touch there. No, just too crazy to be picked up by Cynthia Obesiriwo. Of course, coming from the feet of Sekina Tuamadu, just to have it there for the young girl to pick up. Well, it's a promising stuff, isn't it? The Ghanaians have been very dominant in terms of the youth level. Here's a Samoa running through traffic of rest. And that is the second one. Is Zainab Sane with Ghana second. And the Black Maidens absolutely are loving it here in Accra. 30 minutes and Togo are down by 2 goals to 0. Oh, just love it. Osama couldn't push through but fell to Sonny and the hit. Absolutely sumptuous there to make it 2 for Ghana. Yes, disastrous defending from the Hawks, and they've been punished for it. And the fans really enjoying themselves here. The Ghana Supporters Union really here in the MS. Unless to throw their way behind the Black Maidens. Best run at the FIFA and the 17 World Cup back in 2012 when they reached the semi-finals in Azerbaijan. Finished with a bronze medal, but failed to qualify for the 2020 edition. And they will have to get back onto the world stage. There's a singing, drumming and dancing at this juncture all over the stands. And they've done 15 minutes. And the scoreline definitely tipping towards the Black Maidens' favor at this point. But it's a free kick for Togo. Let's see if they can get a consolation. A long mile to go in this game. About 75 minutes ago, it's a lovely one dipped across, but Marco failed to pick up on first attempt, but managed to get out the broken pieces. That's a bit jittery from Ghana's goalkeeper. Well, the Hawk fans equally enjoying themselves, not backing down. In the last majority here at Accra Sports Stadium, but of course making their presence felt and heard. But currently out, and it's Togo's advantage. The likes of Awi have been tamed. Reason why they are really struggling to put anything constructive together up front. But yes, Osman. Well, the partnership between S&M in the 5JC, Osman and Nigeria have been very, very lovely. But Ghana and Asamoah, lovely hits there. Can't see me up. Drops into the box, but there's nobody in the yellow shirt to connect to it. And Togo runs out of danger. Jechua overlap racing, but managed to keep it. Yes, Osman looking for someone again on the far side. Maybe too much on the ball, but managed to keep it on the field. Yes, Asamoah beats a marker. But again, a crossing. A bit questionable once again from the Ghanaians. They've been on the right foot at the far right hand side, using their wings so well this afternoon. Now feeling the pressure of playing in front of their home fans. Yes, another chase. Wahab loses out on possession. O'Malley couldn't pick it up. And it's back to Osman. Shani. Wahab looking for that young chap. Asamoah. It's Shani. And that's another lovely hit. Quality stuff from these Black Maidens. Very dominant in every department of the game so far in the last 18 minutes. No wonder they are able to win the CAF African School Football Championship back-to-back. Tells you the quality, the production lines of Ghanaian women football in the last 4 years has been very, very absolute. But here's Togo trying to catch it. Aitro. S&M picks the broken pieces inside her own box. Looks for Jachua. But Obin Stewart couldn't really keep it. Asia will leave it for Chagao to pick, and it's going to be a long hitting from Chagao. Asia really struggling to create anything productive on the right hand side. Of course, the Ghanaians have really, really loaded the left hand side. That has been a very, very creative area for the Black Maidens this afternoon. Yes, Jechua comes up somebody, and definitely is going to be throwing advantage as Chagao picks it up. Togo now trying to see if they can push the Black Maidens into their defensive shell, but that proves to be futile at the moment. Chagao out of the defensive shell. Alex trying to add a bit of numbers to the attacking options. 19 minutes as we look to hit the 20th minute mark, and the scoreline sets it all. It's a dominant Ghana performance. Here's Prince Lamensa trying to do so much with the ball. Ends up taking it beyond the sideline. Means that Togo have an advantage. And again, it's the lady in the 10 jersey who picks it up. Huda Chagao. And here comes Ghana. Amadou. It's Amadou. And it's Ghana set. Sekina to Amadou. And look at the celebration. Absolutely lovely scenes here on the Glasgow Stadium. It's Ghana's party. That is the fans' party as well. Really, really enjoying themselves out here this afternoon. Just look at it. Went solo. Beat Ajoda to it. And goalkeeper Asana Osmane have equally been beaten to it. Picking it from inside. The half of Togo. Just going through the legs of Asana Osmane. And I tell you what, It's a huge mountain for Togo to climb this afternoon. And the fans keep walking it. Some displays there on your screens. 21 minutes. And Togo are yet to quit anything up front. But let's see if Ajakpa can push the ladies up front to see if we can get the animal to the score sheet. They need to inject a bit of agency into their game if they really want to catch the Black Maidens on the onslaught this afternoon. But that do not seem to be the story. It's an opposite story. Aitro couldn't really keep it onto her chest. It's back to her defensive line. Not the best of clearance from Ajoda. And it's the Black Maidens trying to see if they can win it again. But the lady in the 5 jersey have been doing so much. Foley. Oh, plays for OTR in Togo. The left back. Here's Shani for Ghana. 22 minutes. And here's Wahab. Jechiwa. And it's Jechiwa back again. Finds Essendon. Finds Osman. Now the referee spotting something unusual. Assistant referee to Agusua Maunon. Of course, left it in flat at the far side. Now look at the incident again. And there's a Togo skipper who planted leg into Ghanaian opponent leg. And there's Ablabi Ajoda, the culprit. And then Ghana's free kick, very acute angle as the Hawks erect another 3 girls war here. Another very dangerous position. That's a lovely belt inside, and Shani couldn't really direct ahead. Miles beyond the bar line. And Ghana really enjoying themselves in this game. 24 minutes. And it's the lady who opened the scoring account for the Black Maidens. Obin Striwo brings it back, finds Hadjara. And it's back to Essendon, the centre back. The skipper of the side, who's been the orchestrator at the heart of midfield. And she's done so well. Beautiful this afternoon. We've got just 20 minutes left in the first half department of the game. And I can tell you, the noise decibels absolutely deafening at this point, where the Ghanaians really enjoying themselves. Well, 25 minutes. And there's a quick substitution for Togo. And the big lady is off. That's Cheche. She's not impressed so far in the game. As the lady in the 21 jersey, Egbako comes in. So that's Cheche walking off as Egbako have been introduced into the game by coach Ajakpa. Egbako plays for Romario in Togo. Another quality forward that have been brought on. But here's Ghana's corner kick. Skilled inside, but again it's missed by everybody. Lovely scenes, and I tell you what, the troubles of the Hawks definitely isn't ending anytime soon. They've got so much defending to do that you can see that Asana Osmani is in some distress. Our game brought to you by the Ghana Football Association communications department, helping us to bring to you this big game, second leg of the FIFA Under-17 Women's Qualifier between the Black Maidens and the Hawks of Togo. And after 26 minutes, as Ghana was leading this fixture by 3 goals to 0. And Jachiwa really getting Ghana's best. And since then, Ghana has not looked back in terms of fighting the back of the net. We're second out to Amadu, equally getting a name on the score sheet. So it tells you that it's been Ghana's party with Zainab Shani all joining the fray in terms of registering their name on the score sheet. There's a big chit-chat. Coach Ajakwa having some moment with her girls. They really need to inject a bit of energy into what we've seen from them so far, if they will really get anything out here in Accra. Well, looks like the girls are getting back onto the field. The GFA Communications Department is showing you have a glimpse of the second leg of this FIFA Under-17 Women's Qualifier between Ghana and Togo. Beautiful scenes all over, very colorful indeed. But it's Osmani who regroup for Togo all the way from inside of a penalty area. They're gonna have a quick throwing advantage. Hatcher Adams, the skipper of the Black themselves back in 2005. It led Ghana to lift their first continental championship title at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. You can count as many of them, the likes of Belinda Quinte, Daniela Bass, who herself is on the bench this afternoon, have all come to the factory line of the national under-15 side. Very promising stuff, isn't it? Especially for Sisamba ladies, Oak ladies, the likes of Jonina ladies, all ensuring that they get the players to the national side. Osmani, that's a long drive out by Foley, on the best of it, stays inside their own half. So there's a bit of pushing there, just in front of the assistant referee, as we've done half an hour, 30 minutes, with 45 minutes of the first half, almost looking to come to a business end here. That's awkward landing there from the centre back. She has been a huge part of the Togolese team. Not a kind of result you're expecting this afternoon. That's Aqua Antoinette Foley. But again, this will afford the girls a moment with their coaches. She stays on the ground. Another defender plays for AFSA. And Ghana looking confident to cross into the next round, where they are taking on Liberia after Libya withdrawn from the qualifiers. But it just tells you that we've got loads of additional time at the end of the first 45 minutes, considering the number of times the game has been halted. But it's coach Ajakba having a lot of words with the girls. So far, Amuswa have not really shined in the game. And same for the lady in the 11 jersey. And so that some Abigail Awi. But the Ghanaian fans really enjoying themselves. Very colorful indeed. Togo begin all over from their territory. And the onslaught breaks down again. Ghana will pick it up. 32 minutes. And it's the same old story. And the story is that the Black Maidens are in cruise control of this fixture. Yes, Hajara Adam. And you can see the expression written on the faces on the Togolese bench. The likes of Aleke Ezwa. Baby, but has another love one. Yes, and someone lovely big Samaka to it inside Togo's box. Who's picking up is Prisla. Looking for the penalty call, but Cynthia Obinshu will pick it up. Hajira, and that's another header. Textbook header. But again, it has not been directed by Prisla Mensa. Because Ghana's live wire in the first leg. Really struggling to get into a groove this afternoon. Ghana's chance again. But the referee spotting an infringement of Finkayode. And it's Prince Lamensan who stays on the turf. Limping and some deep trouble. Well, I'll tell you what, the complement of this Ghanaian squad is very depth in terms of the players they've got. Most of the players are not even present. The likes of Christiana Ashiaku are not part of this squad, owing to the fact that in Zimbabwe, where they won the CAF Schools Championship, the likes of Belinda Quente are not present today for today's game. 34 minutes and it's 3-0 in favor of the Black Maidens. Oh, confirmed to surely who have been shown that yellow card. But it's Ghana's free kick with Amadou and Hajara Adam together with skip out the side. Wahab behind it. As you've seen, Aitra getting ready for the 3 girls war inside their own penalty box. Is it going to be long? Is it going to be short? Decides to go long. That's a very ambitious hit coming from the skipper of the side. 35 minutes. And it's still the Black Maidens who are leading this side by 3-0. Just 10 minutes left in the game. And Togo really not creating anything productive so far in terms of even trying to get one. Making it so complex for them to get back into the game. So many players warming. So the Ghanaians not really satisfied even with their scoreline at this juncture. Chagall, that's a lovely hit inside. Well, forced to Aitra, who couldn't pick it up. And Ghana really keeping the ball so well. Yes, Hajara goes past the marker, keeps the ball on the far right hand side, whips it inside, looking for Prince Lamenta. Has it, but not the best of that, isn't it? Agbako, Prince Lamenta fails to get the best of balance. Yes, Jechiwa, it's a Samoa instead. Looking for a bit of solace, finds one. In Amadou, back to SNM. Send it all the way back to Osman. As they start all over again. Here's Hajara. She's been a quality right back this afternoon for the Ghanaian side. What happened? Here's Shani. And the referee once again spotted an infringement. He waves the flag the other way. And that's a huge relief for Togo. They have been totally outclassed this afternoon. 37 minutes with just 8 minutes left. And then the skipper of the side, Ajoda, will get ready to whip it inside. Oh, she's been on a virtual holiday. Belinda Makwakli. That's now managed to tip it away. Finds Jechiwa. That's another long whip inside. But forced to nobody. Was trying to pick up Prince Labensan, but goes straight to Asana Osmani. Ajoda. Hitting it out of the channel. Shani goes to the ground. Referee whips on the advantage. Wahab couldn't pick the broken pieces. Here's Aitro. Awi. That's a big run from the big channel. Amuswa. And Ghana back in possession. Here's Shani. Arrives a still late. And there's a bit of contact. And referee Coyote getting his spotted. Oh, just look at it again, struggling to get hold of that ball. Ends up getting a touch off Himaka. And it's Zolizame Abuswa who lies on the tap. And you can tell the mathematical equation that might be running through the mind of Coach Ajakpa Janja. Her girls are just struggling to find their feet. But for this man, Joe Adakwa, has been a very, very seamless transition for what they've seen so far in this game. What the Togo fans not backing down, they will not take their seats and enjoying every pace of play here at the Crossport Stadium. As the medics attend to Amuswa on the sideline with the game resuming quickly. Yes, Saitra with it. Archera trying to see if he can place a tap on her. Here comes Foley. Lovely buck dick inside, and Belinda Arkley picks it up. Gives the ball away. That's a bit crazy, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Just flash it across. Akosi Omali. They're struggling to slot in that free gift from Belinda Arkley. Akosi Omali. Notice a very, very disastrous hit from the young lady. As we've done 40 minutes. And it's been the black mini showmanship. Shani picks her somewhere. She's got Destroy receiving end of it. Oh, misses it by inches. And it's Prince Lamenta who have the last minute touch there, but again, it's the lady in the 7 jersey struggling to find a back of the net this afternoon. Sumptuous build up, but again the finish absolutely wasted opportunity. And Togo must be really, really thanking their stars at this juncture. (41 minutes), and here's Jechua finds Wahab. Amadu couldn't really hit it into the channel. She was looking to place it. But it's a brave defending from the lady in the 11 jersey. Awi. No, here's it again. Let's keep up the side. Wahab really puts in a bit of brakes on Awi. 42 minutes. And it's Togo really setting for that consolation here. The venue they hosted the final of the African Cup of Nations back in 2008. But here's Asamoah, very pacey. Sane! And Ghana has their fourth goal. And it's the brace for the lady in the air jersey. Zainab Sane. And FC Savannah lady absolutely in cloud 9 this afternoon. What a game the Black Maidens are having. What strike, what thinking. And even Asana Osmani cannot have a touch to it. And I cannot just tell when these fans are going to back down in terms of celebrating. A 6-0 on aggregate, and tells you that indeed it's so complex for the Hawks of Togo at this juncture. Well, with just 2 minutes left on the first half department of the game. There you can see the faces of the Ghanaian officials on their bench. That's a Jordan, but that's another run from the left wing. And it's the Kondada in chief as Asamoah decides to whip it back, but not the best of body balance. Now the skipper on the side of picking about it. It's picked by Aidra, who's got options down the middle. Picks Awi. Finds the lady, the 14 shed, Omega. Chagall runs out of the defensive shell. Fully. That looks like S&M. It's already there to close it up. Finds Osman. Whips it out to Hajar Adam. What a game we've seen so far in the last 44 minutes. And it's been Ghana's showmanship. But here's Chagall with a free kick for Togo. Inside Ghana's half. Oh, that's a confirmation. 4 minutes of additional time. But it's a lovely chance there. Awi, that's a lovely ball, but ricochets off Asidam. And it's grabbed by Belinda Ackley. That's a promising stuff. We have been really quiet in the last 45 minutes. It tells you why Togo have been struggling in the game. Their star lady have been put a break on. But it's Togo's throwing advantage at the left hand side. As they try to push some bodies up front. Yes, S&M whipped it out. But picked by Wahab. Prisla, Shane. Fails to keep an eye on it. But here's Ghana. Here's Prisla, twisting and turning. There's still Prisla. She's got a somewhat impetuous pace, but it's time to bring it back to Hajar Adams. Here's Shane. Back to Wahab. Finds Jechua. Amadou. Sean again, been invited into the fray. Picks Amadou. Yes, S&M. The left back been very, very productive this afternoon. The skip on the side. No place for Johnny the ladies, trying to wind down the clock a bit. As we've already trashed 2 minutes of the time that have been added on here in Accra. Here's Jechiwa. Cynthia Obinstriwu. Amadou managed to keep it. Osman. Yes, Ajara. Oh, Ajara plays for Gumbugu Soccer Ladies. Now she's been a clever leader. Oh, Ghana really taking their time now. Have nothing to lose. Yes, Jechiwa. Oh, ahead of the game is coach Jordan Kwawu was really pissed off by the fact that her ladies couldn't really make good use of the chances they created at the start of the Kegu. But I'm sure he'll be really delighted with the kind of performance these young lads have turned out so far. As we are into the last minute of additional time. Here's Jechiwa. Ghana struggling to really get foothold of it in the final third. Applied so much pressure. Yes, S&M. A long way to find Osman. Wahab looking for the last. Can't she find someone, but he's just too heavy. And that really sums up the story for the first 45 minutes. And it's been Togo who have been doing most of the defending, with the Black Maidens doing most of the onslaughts this afternoon. And that certainly ends it. First 45 minutes. There's the Black Maidens who go into the dressing room with 4 goals. Oh, coming through the sharpness of the attacking machinery led this afternoon by Shani, who've gotten a brace with Jechiwa, as well as Sekinatu Amadou. Confirmation of the scoreline for you on your screens at the moment. As the teams head into the dressing room, there'll be a lot of talks in the dressing room, especially for the Hawks of Togo and for the Black Maidens. I tell you what, it's been a performance they'll be very delighted at, owing to the fact that they really feel to get goals in Togo. But it's been a performance they will certainly be proud of. Well, it's half time. It's Ghana 4, Togo 0.
In the game. It's been so interesting. And of course, from Togo. At the end of the first 45 minutes, plus additional 4 minutes, it is 4 goals to 0 in favor of Team Ghana. The second leg of that qualifies U17 Women's World Cup 2026. Now to begin, and we are here live at the Accra Sports Stadium. It is a very fantastic evening to witness the second half. Second half is just underway. Enjoy the game. Team Ghana
On the right hand side,
Team Togo.
very spacey player, very agile anytime she's trusting for it. And says the lady, the Hawks need to watch so well in this game, but here's Priscilla Mensah. And it's Ghana's corner kick. Oh, it's a twin advantage instead. Finds her somewhere left for Hajara Adam. Oh, got a bit of support. Not the best of touch from Asamoah. Rolls out for a twin advantage. What a lady she's been this afternoon. Jessica Pia-Samoa, who plays for Epiphany Warriors. And her colleagues are here in their numbers to show their support behind her. And here's Belinda Ackley. Finds S&M. Oh, this time around we play from the right hand side. But I tell you what, the defensive partnership between this Black Maidens team is really exciting one to behold. Their level of understanding absolutely commendable. But that's a foul on her. 46 minutes, just 1 minute into the second half department. And this is where it matters most. But yes, Ghana. Priscilla Mensah breaking away from Emeka. Priscilla Mensah has got a bit of support in Asamoah. Big Gabriel, Cynthia Obisriwo. What a big opportunity for her, but she just blasted wide. Osman Ayu too, and she has kept it, looking for a bit of support in the lady in the 15 jersey, Amuswa. But here was Ghana's opportunity. That was a clever play by Cynthia Obisriwo, just hitting it across Asani Osmani, and that keeps the scoreline intact. But it's Ghana again on offensive. Egbako. Now let's come into the fray. Fully fouled in the process. And again, it's that lady in the 13 jersey. What a big opportunity she missed a few seconds ago. Should have made that 5 for the Black Maidens. But here was a challenge. Just forcing the marker onto the turf. And there's Togo's free kick. Alice Amega whips it up front. Was trying to pick the big lady in the 15 jersey, Amoswa, but will not pick up Amoswa. And another breakaway this time around is Awi against the opposite number. And referee Coyote will have to tell the young girls to really calm their nerves down. And of course, you can understand Awi. They are really trailing by 4 goals to 0 here, and she needs a bit of urgency. But that was a bit clumsy. As we've done 3 minutes into the second half. Looks like it will be the same story that we saw from the first 45 minutes. Is what we'll be having. And here's the Ghanaian gaffer, Joe Adakwa, on your screen. Was in charge of Apem Dakwa when they first went into Africa in the CAF Women's Champions League. Well, couldn't reach the final. But again, it's a valuable experience for him as a coach. Despair on the Togo bench, even on the faces of the officials. There's a temporary hold up, but so they'll be resumed. Where will have kicking it, starting all over for the Black Maidens. Yes, Osman, Zainab, Shani. There's a big opportunity there, but again, it's Asane who got to it first. No trouble spilling for the young Togolese goalkeeper. Yes, Togo trying to stamp the authority in the middle of the turf. So that's another temporary holder, really impeding the beauty of the game that we are expecting in the second half to at least send the game into the roofs, especially owing to what we've seen in the first 45 minutes. Oh, it's a clear foul there on the lady in the 15 jersey. She's been all over the pitch this evening, but he's still struggling to even find one, which means that in the two legs they are yet to find the back of the net against their Ghanaian opponent, who are already preparing to take Liberia in the second round if the scoreline stays this way. Yes, Awi. Now you can see in a bit of discomfort there written all over her face. Shakao finds a colleague, Ajoda, who's trying to pick Amusia, but there's a plan being cut off. So Samoa drops it into the middle for Wahab to pick. Here's Jechiwa. Finds Essinem. And Black Men is taking their time to see if they can carry the ball around. And Sani gives up possession. Amoswa. Here's Egbako. And it's Asia. But for now it is Aitero who have it. That's another big chase. But Jetua gets to it first. Finds S&M. Whips inside. As we've done 52 minutes in to this mouth-watering fixture. Yes, another big chase. Ghana looking for their fifth year. Kind of Black Men is fighting. Oh, that's a big save there. Asana Osmani with a big hands to it. And avets the danger. Well, watch it again. Lot of trouble. Plenty of space. Egbako couldn't really deal with that defensive menace. And it's Prince Lamensa who hit it. But again, not the best of hits. But at least they've got a corner kick for all their efforts. And the Hawks would have to defend. You can see as many as 8 of them back to defend it. Flashes across the face of goal. Nobody to pick it up. Was just dangling. And looks like it came of somebody in the white jersey as Amadu Hajar goes to the ground. And referee works on play. Alright, it's Ghana's throwing advantage. Back to Asamoah, who finds a bit of solace in S&M. finds Jachira. Amadu. That's another big play. Asamoah. Lovely footwork, but the flag is already up. Nine minutes into the second half. And it's Ghana who is still detecting the tempo and the pace of the game. Or you don't want to be in the shoes of the hot coach at this moment. Under pressure to ensure her girls deliver. Tete Ben Ajakpa. I mean, big talks ahead of the game. Was so confident that he was coming to Accra to turn the tie on his head, but it doesn't look like the story. Cynthia Obisriwo comes into Togo's balls, not the best of touch. Forced to Ayuchiro, who whips it out wide. That's Egbako instead with a big lash there. Unless to ensure that Togo stays entertained the game. Got a huge score line. Oh, another goal in this encounter definitely will mean that Togo cannot just track back in terms of the score line. Yes, Asamoah wins the sympathy of the referee. Very skillful, very, very agile. The reason why I see I've been struggling to tame her on the right hand side. Yes, now that's a simple touch. No need to be elaborate on it. Hajara calls for it on the right hand side, receives it. And the tempo of the game have windowed a bit. Here's what happened. Osman. And come back to the lady in the 5 jerseys, Sarafina Asanam, who plays for Oak Ladies. That's House of Folks female team. And being coached by Coach Metitego. That's a big fall inside the box by the referee. Coyote very close to the acid. Feels that was too feeble. Or just watch the round again. As Foley charges Cynthia Obisru. Oh, there was a bit of contact, but as to whether it was a huge contact, it's a bit questionable. But Ghana have been rewarded with a corner kick. Struck inside, and it's well dealt with. Ghana keeping possession. Draws it back, and Osman will have a share. Here's Adam. Osman finds a skip out the side. Who gives the ball away? And Togo can't make it count, but that's his Awi. Alice failing to keep her eyes on the ball once again. And that has been the puzzle throughout the last 57 minutes. Struggle to create chances, but anytime they seem to create chances, they just lost focus at the end. And the Ghanaians will have it all back to themselves. "58 minutes, here's Prince Lamenta. Wins it in. Ajoda, not the best of clearance. You need to be very careful inside your box. Foley clears it away. And that's another advantage for the home side. Well, they're just looking at Ghana's bench. The likes of Mavis here, Benedicta down to Daniela Abbas and Gifty Ejua and Linda Cha all waiting to have their 10. But when you remember Daniela Abbas, of course, you remember her for the goal she scored in that final the CAF Under 15 Schools Championship. Not surprising that she's been able to walk into the Black Maiden setup together with her skipper at that level, Hajarada, together with Belinda Quinte and even Christiana Ashiaku, who are all being rested this afternoon. As once again breaking away from her marker, looks for Shani, but it's just too heavy for Shani to keep on the pitch. Frustrations are beginning to set in. Unless for Togo, it's been one-way traffic, to be frank with you. Here they have it. Awi Aitro, but once again they have given up possession. There's a lady in the 18 jersey. They need to be careful now. Ghana would have to do a bit of defending and a bit of chasing coming from the lady in the 3 jersey, Hajara. And you can trust the quality to deal with that menace. Maybe the Ghanaians just trying to hold on to that 4-0 scoreline after we've done 60 minutes. But there we will see substitution. So Cynthia Obinsriwo coming out. Guess who is coming in is Linda Icha, who comes in for her. And also Sekinatu Amado also coming off. And we have Mevis Yabwa coming onto the field now. So double substitution for the Black Maidens. And the lady who just come in will have a first touch, Mevis Yabwa. But Togo back in possession. Here's Ayuchu. Was trying to pick Amaswa, but fails to pick it. And Ghana will charge forward from the far left-hand side. That's a big red. Can this be the 5th one? Oh, dangles across the fence of goal. Goalkeeper Sane got hard to it. But someone has it. Sane. Wahab. Back to Adam. Was trying to lift it deep into Togo's box because Mevis Yabwa and the likes are just waiting at the receiving end. That couldn't pick it up. Jechiwa finds SNM. Yes, Rafia Osman. Asamoah, what a diminutive player she's been. Very diminutive. But so dangerous in terms of trusting for it. Sean is very comfortable in the middle of this afternoon. Mevis Yabwa will hack onto it. Jechiwa runs into plenty of space and Ghana coming for it. Oh my goodness, Linda Cha couldn't really pick it up. Amoswa. That's a great effort coming from the skipper of the side. And it's a long one. Unless from Ghana's centre back. Serafina to them. No place for Oak Ladies. But just to march on it. Couldn't be kept below the crossbar. After we've done 62 minutes. And here's Egbako. Well, Ghana wins it. Well, it's been quite a very boring game, to be honest here with you. There's just been one-way traffic, isn't it? And this game is brought to you by the GFA Communications team. Behind the production this afternoon. Whip out wide and pick Jechiwa. Yes, Linda Cha has got Prince Lamensah arriving. Prince Lamensah, oh my goodness, look at it of somebody. And Ghana will have a corner kick. 63 minutes. And we've not really departed from what we witnessed in the first half. It's been Ghana's showmanship, of course. They've got quality in defense, quality in attack, quality in the middle. And Togo really struggling to deal with the Ghanaians. Back to Eshenham. She finds Osman. Finds Sani. That's a bit selfish from the lady in the agency. Needs to be a bit careful, but here comes Togo. Amuswa. That's a big run from Awi. Better Maka to it, but Osman more or less intercepting it. That's a clever way to come across it. As Awi was looking to see if he can find a consolation. Plays for Maxidonai in Togo. So that's it, Aria. Yeah. But yes, Umali, not the best of corner kick. And some really tight legs setting in at this point. But a long way to go. Long way to go. And I'm sure other side, Togo will be getting ready to effect a bit of substitution unless to keep their chances of causing any upset alive. 65 minutes. And we might get to see the likes of Vodua and even others who are likely to be introduced into the game. But yes, Ghana rebuilding from the back. Lovely kick from Eshenham. Finds Linda Cha. Yes, Linda Cha picks on Foley. This has to bring it back. Jetua, Prince Lamenta, but not the best of touch. Maybe a bit of knock in the process. Asama wins it. Finds Osman. And back to the lady who is so calm on the ball. Serafina Osman. That is Ghana's star lady who lies on the tape. After we've got substitutions coming in. So it's Alex Amega who is off. And in comes Christiane Ogbonin for Togo. And Aqua Foley have also been retracted in the game. And we will be getting to see Joyce Vodu come in her place. So that will be a bit of worry if the lady in the station fails to continue for Ghana. Jessica Piasawa is currently in some deadly pain. Well, you can see a water break at this time. And looks like somewhat struggling to really get onto her feet. But let's see what Togo does with this one. As they're taking up Aqua Foley together with Alice Amega. And I've introduced new faces in Yawa Christian Ogboni and Joyce Vodu. But the Ghanaian fans, a bit of culture in the stands for you. Really aesthetics there for you to have. Here's Jessiwa. And that's a hacking from behind. With Prince Lamenta not been so quiet. So here is it. Clever call. Looks to be Asia with the culprit. "68 minutes. We've got other qualifiers happening on the continent. As far as the FIFA and the U17 Women's World Cup qualifiers are concerned, lots of games happening. And the likes of Nigeria yet to be nothing in this FIFA and the 70 Women's Qualifier as a result of their ranking. That's a very famous shot. Sane looking for a 10 this afternoon. That has been well dealt with. I was just talking about the games that have been happening on the continent as far as this FIFA and the 70 Women Qualifiers are concerned. Niger equally, Burkina did with Guinea. Burkina Faso also facing Benin with a winner taking on either Sierra Leone or Cote d'Ivoire. Tunisia themselves have got Senegal to face, and the winner of that match will be taking on Algeria or Cameroon. But the one here between Ghana and Togo already looks like Ghana are in a poor position to make the next round, and are facing Liberia as a result of Libya's withdrawal. But that's a big issue for Ghana inside Togo's penalty box. 70 minutes. And it looks like she cannot really continue with the game. That's a bit of the Saturday for the Ghanaian entourage here at the Craftsman Stadium. And you can see the officials equally discussing it. So it's a star lady, Zainab Shani, who has been whisked away after getting a name on the score sheet twice. Looks like it must be a goodbye for her at this point. But let's see. Here's Samoa managed to keep it on the turf. Wasting so much time. Wrestles for it, wins it. Finds Hajara. Here's Osman. Wahab picks it. The skipper of the side. But looks like there's a player who is down on the turf. Oh my goodness, that must be really painful when a kind of a splashing written on their face. Just look at it. Well, looks to be the skipper of the side. Ablavi Ajoda. And that will be a big blow for the Hawks. Well, so here was the incident. Well, she was trying to catch up somewhere. Maybe ends up overstretching herself. Just praying that she is going to continue with the game. You can see the ladies leading the line, Awi and Aisha having a bit of chit-chat today to see how they can take their game to the Black Maidens. Jechiwa, and that's another clever play. And guess who is at the end of it once again? It's Prince Lamensah. Just not her day. Really working so hard. But the end, putting it behind the net, seems to be what is missing in the game this afternoon. Osmani finds the head of Awi, but falls to a yellow shirt. S&M, Osman, and here's Sani. Oh, that's a lovely play, trying to pick up Asamoah Amosua. Aitro, but again, the 1-2 combination with Aitro really broken down, and Ghana has it. Here's Hajara calling the pace of the game. And the Ghanaian girls have been able to control the middle. 73 minutes. Jatiwa searching for it, has it, keeps it, whips it into the tunnel, and Egbako claps it away. And it's been a lot of hard work for Kyle, a center referee this afternoon. As Wahab, that's a lovely hit there, but straight into the waiting arms of Asana Osmani. That's a clever win from the skipper. But again, the pen on the ball, not too much to beat Asani in between the two sticks. Here's Osman. Finds Hajara. Asamoah. But again, it's just been brass off the ball, wins the sympathy of the referee. What a player it's been. And finally, we will get to see a new Ghanaian player, but this was an incident. I tell you what, she's been very, 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 very clever in terms of her movement. But we get to see Daniel Abbas now for the Black Maidens. Scored against them at Stade Kegu. And it's a time to enjoy the last 16 minutes in this fixture. Here's SNM, finds Osman. I've got a lot of options, but it's time to whip it through the channel. Hajara drifts infield a bit, but misplaced pass. Lifts it for Aitro. Finds Asi, and it's won by Asamoah. And Ghana will calmly begin it all over from the back once again. Whip out wide, looking for Lindecha. But Voodoo have got a bit of work to do with it. But just too late. And we're in for another water break at this point. 75 minutes with 15 minutes left on the clock. And if it stays this way, just tells you that the Ghanaians are likely to be crossing into the next round of qualifiers. It's been quality showing. It looks like there needs to be a change. Maybe for Joyce Asamoah. She may not be able to continue with the game. And you can see the medical team quickly making that decision on to the coach, Joe Dakwa, that he'll need to find a replacement for the diminutive, agile and smart player, Jessica Pia-Samoa. But yes, I'm equally having a bit of chit-chat with their coach. All ahead of this game, Togo taking on Benin in a pre-warm-up game prior to this fixture, winning that one by 3-2 at Stade Kegu. But it's been a complete story in terms of what they've shown so far. They are metal here at the Crossport Stadium, very far away from how they discipline Benin. It tells you that the Ghanaians are a tougher opposition. Yes, Jachiwa with a long throwing. But that's Daniel Abbas with the first tag since being introduced in to the game. And Ghana will take this one from the far left-hand side. 78 minutes, 12 minutes left. Jachiwa to send this one across. Send it in, and Ghana has their fifth goal. And guess who it is? It is the lady who have searched for it all afternoon, Priscilla Benson, who got Ghana's fifth. And that is a 10 in the qualifier. The pen on the whip. Textbook header. And it's a Jordan. Togo skipper who couldn't just blown it out of his ionic net. And Ghana have a real advantage. Oh, confirmation of the scoreline. And you can know it. It's written on the faces of the officers. They know at this point it's just beyond it. That is the reality. But here was the incident leading to that goal. Asane Osmani completely out of him. Goal post. And Prince Lamesan just planting that one beyond everybody, including Ajoda and the fans will celebrate. And the Ghanaian flags, you can see it all over the crowd being hoisted. And it's 18 minutes. So Joyce Samoa, it's off, fails to continue with the game. And as a result, we have a replacement. But yeah, it's Ghana who are really showing their class and showing their quality. Here's what happened. Here's Presley, the goal scorer, coming forward with this one. Late nature. Wahab tries to find Osman, finds her. She's got a bit of support to her left hand side. And it's a long whip into the channel looking for Jachiwa, who gives the ball away. And Egbako finds Voodoo. Awi goes to the ground. And very close to the referee. And there's another Togo advantage to see if they can get a consolation in this one. So we have a new player coming in for the Black Maidens. And then Sameya, who makes her way onto the pitch. Oh, let's see what Ameya brings onto the foot. Gloria Edumaku Ameya. The first taste of this qualifier so far. Has got 8 minutes left. But for Togo, and it's just 8 minutes to see if they can get Merigo out here. But they would have to deal with this one. It's not the best of the decision. Managed to keep it. And it's been finally cleared. Ghana cooling the tempo of the game again. Right from the heart of midfield. Here's late nature. Now have been drifted to the right hand side as a result of Samoa being taken off. Now let's to make way for Ameya, who have just come in. And it's Ghana's corner kick again. And there's a chap in the 14 jersey, Daniel Abbas, to take it. Oh, Daniel Abbas. Oh, she plays for Value Girls in Ghana. It's a lovely one in. Oh, comes off Asane, but a lot of celebration there. Club situation. And Ghana was looking for their seat. But a lot of credit to Osmani Asane, who managed to get a hand to it. Let's to parry that one away. On the best of incisive touch, as that was peeled away. Yes, Hajara with that throwing in. Here's Osman. Decides to bring it back, and if she finds S&M, and Ghana will have to do a bit of attacking once again. This time around inside the Togo's half, using the midfield channel. Here's Aitra, gives the ball away. The Black Maidens are backing it. Here's Prince Lamenta. Prince Lamenta! Oh my goodness! Actually blasted wide. How did she miss that? The Samba ladies forward. Just missing that good opportunity. And just an indication of how her game happens this afternoon. It's been a game of missed opportunities. A game of flapped opportunities. Not really having a day. That was maybe Sibwa who lies on the turf. Played for Tessie Constant Ladies. And it's another youngster in the making. Coming up or clattering into Awia. So Sadem Awia. Very, very strong player, very athletic. More changes coming in for Togo. As we'll be getting ready to see Ezwa coming. Akwa Ezwa. That is Hassan who gets ready to whip this one up front. And here she is, made of twisting and turning. Here's Aitra. Finds Shakao, back to Aitra as they make their way into Ghana's territory. And again, they lost out on the ball when it matters most. And that has been their puzzle this afternoon, really struggling anytime they are on the offensive slot. They just give out the ball away, losing focus on many occasions. And it's the Black Maidens who come forward through their centre-back, S&M. Who's looking for Linda Cha. Couldn't keep her eyes on it. And Aitra. O'Malley have been struggling to get into a groove. But it's Ghana. It's been a boring game, I must say, in the last 30 minutes because it's been one-sided traffic. And it's Hajar Adams who couldn't really get to it. As Ghana really enjoying themselves. 5 goals. And the opponent Togo not even having one. But it's Shagaho has been taken off. And in comes Aqua as well. Well, let's see if how they can really hold on to their guts here. But here's Togo. Awi. Liverpool thrown in. Player number 13, Jidula. Doug Bevy has also been flashed in by coach Jagba. And she comes in a 13 jersey. Doug Bevy. But it's Togo's throwing advantage. Whip into Ghana's box. Here's Aitra. Holding on to it. Finds Ezra, who's just coming. O'Malley arrives to Satelites and means that it will afford the Ghanaians the opportunity to clear their defensive line. 88 minutes. With just 2 minutes left in normal time. Barring a minute. Kyle there, the referee, will be adding on. And there's Togo trying to defend it. But it falls on another hard rock. As Ghana picks it up. Osman taking so much time, gives out the ball away. Here is Doc Bevy, and she equally does it to Wahab. And Ghana once again in cruise control. Not the best of passage in the last 1 minute. There's a big hit. Looking for Linda Cha. And Togo would have to retract back. Linda Cha keeps it on. Bends it in. Big chance. And again, it's a lot of time wasting coming from Priscilla Mensah, who once again have really let her side down when it matters more. So many opportunities falling for her. But it's the young lady who's just not hitting it home. Now there's a corner kick. 89 minutes. Few seconds to hit the 90th minute mark. And it's Ghana leading Togo by 5-0 in the reverse fixture of the FIFA Under-17 Women's Qualifier. That's a lovely hit inside. Memphis Yeboah chases it at the far side. 4 minutes of additional time. And here's Jachiwa. One of the ladies, she's beaten on the far left hand side. Finds Osman. As Hajara lights up for it. Peter Maka. And guess what she beat? That's Doc Baby. Priscilla Mensah trying to force her way through. Gets into it. And so Priscilla Mensah trying to run into the traffic of white sex. But there's a big whip across there looking for Ameya, but Sierra to sell it. Daniela Bass fails to get to the end of it. And it's been built inside again. That's a clever hit there from outside of the 18-yard. And it's Jechiwa with a lovely idea to see if he can pick our goalkeeper Asani Osmani from outside of the 18-yard. That's a clever whip, clever hits there. Well, just looking for the top corner. Belinda Ackley whips out of danger. Hatcher Adams trying to win it back and wins a train advantage, quickly taken. Finds Wahab. Well, I tell you what, it's been a very, very exciting last 90 minutes we've seen so far. With Ghana showcasing the kind of football, the brand of football at women level. It's been a total dominant performance. And Togo absolutely has not got answers for it. Here was the country early on, and it's in! Ghana winning its goal! And guess who is the skipper of the side after all her hard work? She has finally registered her name on the score sheet. Well, just look at it. Hit it out of 30 yards. And Osmani couldn't really get answer it. What a way to climax her performance. And that is scoreline for you. And it's the midfielder who is leading by example. As we've done 3 minutes into the 4 minutes that have been added on. Just a few seconds left. And it's Ghana who have completely stolen this fixture. But 8-0 on aggregate. Really struggling to keep it on the tap, isn't it? Asia was just too hot for her. Here's Osman. Yes, Algeria back to Osman, finds S&M inside the arc of the 18-yard. Decides to go long. We've done the 4 minutes of the time that have been added on, and at this point, the referee, Offin Coyote, will be having a look at his watch. Yes, S&M draws it deep, and that ends it. The Black Maidens are into the next round of qualifiers for the FIFA U17 Women's Qualifier. 8-0 non-aggregate. Complete annihilation. Really tapping the Hawks of Togo here in Accra. And the summary for Togo this evening is the fact that they failed to even register a goal over the two legs. And it means that Ghana will be looking to clash with Liberia in the next round. What a game we've had. The fans definitely bringing their A game on, where they're singing, drumming and dancing. And for Togo, they would have to go back, reassess themselves and see if they can come back stronger when FIFA reopens the window for the next qualifiers. It's the end of the road for them. Oh, but for the fans, there to be deep celebration into the night on the street of Accra. And the players will take their time to see if they can really, let's appreciate the fans for coming out in their numbers to wish them well this afternoon. Their passion and their brand of football absolutely have been showcased once again. And then celebrations galore. Well, this is where we'll have to draw the captains down on these qualifiers. The FIFA U17 Women's Qualifier between Ghana and Togo. And the final scoreline, Ghana 6, Togo 0.